Hi, welcome to week 8 of our semester in educational research. This is for October 8th through the 14th, and I thought I would just touch base with you all just to talk to you a little bit about your upcoming second draft of your literature review. But first of all, let's look at this week. You do have a quiz this week, and it will be over last week's module for chapter 7 and this week's module, chapters 8 and 9. So be sure to take that before the due date, October 14th. You have until 11:59 p.m. on that date to get that submitted. Looking ahead, next week is fall break, so I don't have anything due specifically, but I would encourage you to work on your literature review, your second draft. That is due on October 28th, be a minimum of 10 pages with 15 to 20 peer-reviewed references. If you want to use books or websites or something else, you can. Make sure the websites are credible and reliable, so you don't want to just use anything. But if you do happen to find other resources outside of the 15 to 20 peer-reviewed articles, that is fine. Just don't count them as part of your required references. Many of you talked about the amount of time that was required of you for your first draft of your literature review, and I read that when I was grading your discussion board for your literature review for last week's assignment. Almost all of you put something about the time commitment. So I just want to make sure that you all take that information that you learned from your first draft and you use it when developing your second draft, because this one is worth quite a bit more points than this first draft, and you should be making a much better grade on this second draft because I did give you a lot of feedback, the things that I'm looking for. If you go back and you correct everything that I told you and you go forward using that information on your second draft, you should do much better. But please be sure to go and address my feedback from your first lit review. A second thing I wanted to mention to you is getting writing help. If you all feel the need to get help with your writing, there's two options. And the first option you can see on your, Blackboard. If you go into Start Here, scroll down to Student Resources, and you do have access to tutor.com for free since you're an NSU student. You can go on here and send them your work. They will edit it for you, give you feedback, and you can here are the steps that you would need to take. But be sure that if you do this, that you give them plenty of time. It does take them a few days to edit it and get it back to you. So make sure that you plan accordingly for that. But if you want to use the tutor.com, here's the information on that. Your second option is the Writing Center in Broken Arrow. We do have a great writing center. The people are phenomenal. You can find this on the website by going to our nsuok.edu website. And if you'll just do a search, that's the easiest way I've found. Just search Writing Center and it'll bring you up. You can actually make an appointment for this. They have 3 different options. You can go into the Writing Center and have a face-to-face meeting with a tutor, and they will go over whatever it is that you need to go over. Second option is online. It's a real-time session, so you will be online at the same time as a tutor, and you can use text chat and a whiteboard area that helps them show you where you need to make changes. The other option is e-tutoring, where you would submit your document, attach the file or something. They will go over it. They will give you feedback on it, and you can make the corrections as needed. But again, this does take a little bit of time, so make sure that you allow the time for that. You have 2 weeks, 3 weeks before it's due. So if you want to go on now, you go ahead and schedule an appointment. Use this button right here to schedule an appointment, and then schedule a couple weeks out, and you can take advantage of this to really help you with your writing. So I would encourage you to take advantage of one of these two. I have actually used the Writing Center myself for when I'm doing research to submit for publication, and they are really great and helpful. So I would encourage you to do that. And again, this week is pretty light. You do have that quiz. Make sure you stay up to date on your readings and you go through each section of the modules. If you need help from me, please feel free to contact me. I did finish up with my jury duty last week, so I am available for my normal office hours. I can also meet you after office hours or some other time just based on your schedule. So just let me know how I can help you. And please don't wait till the very last minute or that you get super frustrated. Let me know ahead of time so we can do what we need to do to get you to understand, to get your assignments to where they need to be. And that's what I'm here for. So please let me know what I can do to help you. Have a great week.